Back out at the D3Hoops.com Classic here in Las Vegas, Nevada for 2015. Talking with all 15 teams that have joined us, but talking with Coach Ken DeWeese of Mary Hardin-Baylor, who has a couple of tough tasks coming up. First of all, of course, their last remaining game is against Whitworth, but also you're going to be the first person to coach 3 games at a D3Hoops.com Classic. So I guess congratulations on that.
Oh, thanks. I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, I don't think we have a plaque to send home with you for that, but it's a distinction of some sort. But it's been a tough couple of days, right? You guys came out and played St. Vincent on opening night. It struggled mightily in the first half, rallied mightily in the second half, and then here in this second game against Pacific Lutheran, played well. You were in the game, but it seemed like they were in control of the tempo, especially in that second half.
Yeah, possibly so. Now I got to say that there were about 11 times that I was disgusted when we took the ball to the basket. There was no foul. They played the last 5 minutes and 49 seconds without a team foul. Okay. That's pretty unusual when you consider how many times we took the ball to the basket, because it was just over and over. Now I'm not being critical of the officials, because I could do that every night if I wanted to. But when you go the last 6 minutes of a game and it's that tight and you're playing man-to-man and there are no fouls, that's a little difficult. So that could have changed the game around. I thought our guys, I don't know if you said that they controlled tempo. I don't know if that's the case, or if our guys were a little bit hesitant, because I have been on them pretty tough. I think you mentioned that in a tweet last night about my halftime, I guess you could call it a rant. I'm just trying to get their attention. I'm not used to this. I've never had to deal with it, and we're going to get this straightened up. So I thought our guys responded very well last night, and I thought they came out today and did very well. We got a conference rule where we can't practice on Christmas Day. Okay. And then we got to take 5 days off.
All right.
So we get here and we hadn't practiced. We had gotten beat in San Antonio by we play Alma. Yeah. Very good shooting team. They scored 64 in the first half on us. We scored 62 in the second half on them. Yeah. So our guys go home after that, and they were a little bit down. So we get here. So I'm disgusted because we didn't win, because I think we ought to win all of them. But I'm really happy with our effort, especially last night in the second half and today, because we played 2 really good teams, and now we're getting ready to play one that's probably better than the 2 we played.
Let me ask you about the rant. Rant's the perfect word for it. We had all sorts of descriptions for it last night, but obviously a very frustrating first half for you, obviously, but just based on what you had to say to them and the volume with which you said it.
Well, I knew what I was doing. It wasn't like I was in there going crazy. I knew exactly what I was doing, knew what I was saying. And with our setup here, we can't get in those little houses. I mean, we're basically outside. We're basically in the arena. Yeah. So, and our president's here, and our CEO's here, and the other coaching jobs. If I got to get another one, I'll see if I can get one. But I'm going to do what I've got to do to get our guys ready to play. And if I've got to raise my voice, I'll raise my voice. If I got to sit down over there and shut up like I did today, I'll sit down and shut up. But I'm going to do what I got to do to give ourselves a chance to win. That's what I get paid for. It's what I've been doing for 47 years, and I am not changing.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was necessarily being critical. I think my question is more, what did you do? What did you say? Because it was certainly effective. They came out and played really well.
Well, I question some character.
Okay.
Like I told some of the parents this morning, I said, hey, if you may not like your son getting his character questioned. Well, if that's the case, transfer. Because in that situation last night, and every parent that I talked to, there were 6, everyone to a T said, well, you didn't say nearly as much as I did. So, and I appreciate those are good parents. So it was just a thing where we've got 2 new guards, Sean Lewis and Damaris Kress, that are new to our program, that are just trying to figure out what we're doing. They haven't got it figured out. We've got teams in our league that have played 12 games, and I think that's like our 8th or 9th game right there. So we kind of backloaded our schedule, because now we've got to be in Louisiana and play Louisiana College Saturday afternoon. This Saturday afternoon.
And you have another game here yet, so you guys face Whitworth, which is the #2 team in the country. You also have a rest day in between. So before we get to talking about the Whitworth game, what are the plans for that day off? What are or off, I should say, and what do you have planned for Las Vegas and that sort of thing?
Well, we're going to get down to the Strip tonight and see some things. We've got a nice meal planned at a nice restaurant. And let our guys. I mean, almost every one of our guys have been here with the AAU thing and everything. I think all but one have been here 2 or 3 times. So it's not like they're going, oh, this is great. They've all been here. They're not gamblers. They don't have a lot of money. So we're just going to get ready to practice tomorrow, late in the afternoon, and rest a little bit. We had a cramping problem last night. We had 4 guys that were cramping at one time, and I think it's primarily because of those 5 days off. We're just and the altitude is different than Belton, Temple, Texas. It's a little bit different.
Yep.
So there's a lot of things been on their mind. There were a couple of storms. We had a couple of students in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that lost their homes that are close to our guys, and they've been on all kinds of social media with that, and they've been very disgusted because the 2 students that lost them were very, very popular. So it's been a tough couple of days, and that's why we came out here. So it'll make us tougher, because I think it will.
You shuffled the lineup a little bit today. Jalen Jury, who had the hot hand on the first night here, got the start today. Didn't quite have. I mean, obviously, it's hard to repeat that kind of performance, but didn't. He looked really inconsistent, at least. Yeah,
that's been our biggest problem. We have had no consistency offensively. We have one guy that plays well tonight, and then the next night he doesn't show up, and somebody else does. And I never know who it's going to be. So we might have had one over there at the end of the bench that was going to show up today, and I didn't put him out there to find out. So we've had no consistency. We're just talking just now. We've got to get more efficient offensively. We're going to get better defensively. I can take care of that. So we got to get better off. We got to get more efficient offensively, and we just got to get to where we're playing better. We're just not playing well enough or smart enough right now. Our 2 turnovers there at the end. Yeah. If you throw it out of bounds, you got no chance to score. So we got to take care of that, and we're going to. We'll get better. We'll be better by mid-January.
So you're facing Whitworth next. You've got some kids on this roster who played in that game at Whitworth, where you guys won at Whitworth to get to Salem. How much value does that? Is there some confidence factor that you and some of those kids can impress on the rest of the guys who weren't here then?
Yeah, I don't think we're in awe of anybody. I just mentioned to them that it wasn't very long ago we were number 4 in the nation, and we go to Southwestern first game of the year and get beat as number 4 in the nation, and Southwestern only won 9 or 10 that year. It was several years ago, but so no, I don't think they'll be in awe of them. That doesn't mean we might not get beat by 30, but I don't think we're not. Our guys are not going to be in awe of anybody.
And Whitworth hasn't played here yet, so have you guys seen them on tape, or you're just scouting them here in person tomorrow?
Just on tape, and they're really good. They're really good, really sound.
It's good. It's good. The poll thinks they're good, so it's good to know that you think they're good too.
Oh yeah, there's no question. They are good. They're good like they were 2 or 3 years ago when we played them. We played them twice that year because we went to we played them up there and then played them again during the tournament. And I think they're equal to that team, and that was a good team. That was a really good team.
Ken DeWeese's Mary Hardin-Baylor Crusaders will be taking them on Wednesday night. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.